Good afternoon. This afternoon, I am making my version of chicken egg rolls for you guys. Some people prefer pork, shrimp, or a combination, and by all means, you can do that. But this is a very basic recipe that I use, and I want to show you. I've already prepared the first thing that I need to do. You can either use boneless, skinless breast, and as you can see, I have chicken already chopped into pieces that I got from my grocery store. I prepared a sheet pan, and basically I did a little salt and pepper on them, a little onion powder, and garlic powder. Now I'm going to glove up. Once I've got them on the pan, I like to give them a little bit of toss to get the seasoning all over them, if I can get this glove on. And we're just going to basically toss them in the seasoning. And now we're going to put them in the oven. And we're going to cook them, I guess, 350, 375. And halfway through the cook of that 20 minutes or so, you want to flip them so they cook evenly. And then I'll be back to show you the next step. Okay, so now I'm going to do some chopping of some vegetables for the egg rolls. I have onion, I have cabbage, and I have carrots. I've already taken the chicken that I baked in the oven. I have already chopped that in my food processor. And before I go any further, I want to show you something. When I decided that I wanted to do the social media platforms and share my cooking, my husband had an apron made for me. And my nanny used to always cook in aprons. And I want to get more routine doing that myself. And I want to share it with you. I don't know that you're going to see it, but this one, if I can read backwards, it says, Diana, good old home cooking made with love. And that's the way that I cook, and that's the way I hope it comes across to you guys. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to chop a bunch of vegetables, and I'm not going to film the whole thing because it is going to take a few minutes. But right now I'm doing onion. I already have some in my food processor. And you basically want to chop, and I'm going to chop my cabbage, dice my carrots, and then okay, so I've spent the last few minutes shredding my vegetables, and I just want to show this to you. It's probably made more than I'm going to need. I've got my chopped up onion, cabbage, and chicken in here. And I just want to say that I have done this several times. I make more of a batch than I need for the egg rolls. By all means, you can freeze this and store it in the freezer for a couple of months. That way, if one night you come home and you don't feel like cooking, you just get the egg roll wrappers and you can have those. And right now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a few matchstick carrots. And I don't want to chopply fine these. I like to have the pieces of carrot in mine. So you just chop up some of those. I think I'll do a few more. And I am going to try and leave my recipe in the comments because I do eyeball a lot of mine. And the thing about cooking and videoing is that you have to actually think about what you're doing more than you did before. I just know how many I want and how I want it to look. So anyhow, we have mixed this up, and our carrots are now in here, and I'm going to stir this up. And one thing that I need to add in is some soy sauce. I like to add a little soy to mine. I like to use a low sodium soy sauce, but whatever brand you want to use is fine. And once again, I will try to write down the measurements because I don't measure a whole lot. So we're just going to put some of this soy sauce in here to give it some flavor. And we're going to stir this up. And now we are ready to wrap our egg rolls. So this is the brand name that I get, and they are in the produce section at the local grocery store, and you can find them in most stores. So we're going to take one of these, and they're very thin, so make sure you're not rolling 2 or 3 of them. And I'm gonna put this down here. I have this ready, and I need to get a glass of water. And you're gonna say, why are you getting a glass of water? Because you want to brush your egg roll wrappers. So I'm going to my brush here. Let me get the carrots out of the way so you can see. Put that together, and you're gonna take your water and you're gonna basically brush your egg roll wrapper. Because you want to make it a little sticky so it will, a little adhesive going on so it will stick together. And I don't do a perfect job on these, so I just want to show you how I do them. Some of them are big and some of them are little, but they're all good. So I've mixed up everything. And if you want to leave this mixture and let it set, maybe you want to do the mixture the night before. I wouldn't suggest doing any sooner than that, but the night before, the morning of, and then when you get ready to do your egg rolls, this mixture is already ready for you. And we're just going to put the chicken mixture in. This is the chicken. This is cabbage, onion, and carrot with soy sauce. It's a very basic recipe, but it's an easy recipe. And basically, we're going to roll it up, and then I tuck my ends, and voila. So I deep fried my chicken egg rolls, and here they are. And now we're going to try one and see what we think. I have a jarred sweet and sour sauce, and by all means, you can buy whichever one you like, or you can make your own. Mm. That is so good. I hope you give these a try and let me know what you think.